All right, guys, this is Big Spoon Transparency coming back to you today. We're going to audit the Portland Police Station, look at some of the cars. This is one of your old beaters here. Looks like they don't ever use it. Go look at some of these other ones. We're going to be going in the side here shortly, asking for complaint forms and maybe even see if we can talk to the chief if he's here. Kind of wonder if we walk around enough, look at their cars, if they'll actually come out and say anything to us. This looks like one of the newer ones, one they actually use. He's smart enough to put his laptop down. Looks like we got a unmarked cruiser here. Let's check the tags and make sure they're driving legal. It's a government issued tag. I guess they don't have a expiration on those. We're going to go inside and see if we can get a complaint form or three. Yes, ma'am. I was wondering if, can I get a complaint form, officer complaint form?
Sure, let me go grab the lieutenant for you, okay?
Okay, thank you. I guess she didn't like being on camera, or maybe their policy is you gotta speak to actually one of their officers. If you notice, if they complain about cameras, you're on camera everywhere you go. Used to have dispatch on this window. I think they've turned it over and it's run all by the county now. Maybe they're trying to make us wait, so we'll just turn around and leave. What do you think? This is something good. Spaghetti dinner at auction to benefit Everett Condas.
Hang tight for just a minute. He's on his way up for you.
Yes, ma'am. Doesn't seem to like the camera, did you? Sorry guys, we're waiting. I know all of you watching the videos might think, well, there's a lot of downtime, but the difference between me and some of these other auditors is all mine is unedited. You're gonna see start to finish. I'm not gonna edit out the bad parts or parts I don't think you wanna see. I'm just gonna give it all to you. You can skip through the boring parts, but I want it to be full transparency. So you see everything beginning to end. And I wonder if she means the lieutenant's on his way up. If she really means he's coming back in or something. Or maybe they have a underground bunker I don't know about. Yeah, she must not have the camera. She left her post. Stop, do not knock on door. Should I knock on it just for shits and giggles? They don't have much of a lobby for the people. The people just get to pay and fund everything, you know. It's not about the people. See, if they cared about the people and what the people pay for, you wouldn't have to look at that no public restroom or have a window where they're trying to hide everything. If they had full transparency, everything that was legal for the people to see, the people would see at all times. I guess we'll just watch traffic go by. What do you think?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing?
Doing all right. I'm just here to try to collect some officer complaint forms.
Okay. Is that what you need?
Do y'all have those? Yes.
Sure. Give me just a second.
Yeah, can I get about 3 of them? I got locked down like Fort Knox. Y'all got anything to hide in back there?
All kinds of stuff.
Uh-oh.
Give me just a minute. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Yes, sir. I don't think he meant they had stuff to hide in a good way either. They got stuff to hide they don't want people knowing. I can't say one good thing. I haven't seen the thin blue line on any of the vehicles or the officers, so at least that gang affiliation is not on our city police officers. Yes, sir. Thank you. What's your name and badge number?
Toby Sabi, Toby Sabie, and my badge number is 704.
And you're a lieutenant?
Mm-hmm.
So who's above you?
The assistant chief, Bill Scruggs, and the chief of police, Jason Williams.
So you're third in command, huh?
There's other lieutenants here,
Okay.
Lieutenant Ellis, Lieutenant Arnold, so we kind of share.
I'm going to ask you a question. Are you familiar with Penal Code 39-17-1362?
I may be, but not by the number.
Okay. It's about brandishing your weapon. That's why I was asking, because I'm doing this little audit, but I had a situation with my son at Pizza Hut on Friday, July 9th, where my son just turned 18.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still a kid. He's still under my...
Sure.
And he had a little altercation with one of the delivery drivers up there.
Okay.
And it was more altercation on the delivery driver's side. Him running his mouth, and in the process of him running his mouth and saying, "I don't play these games," he pulled his gun out of his car and stuck it either on his belt or in his pocket.
The delivery driver did?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Officer Brzezinski, he ended up responding because the friend that was with my son knew him and texted him or whatever.
Okay.
And then Sergeant Jenkins, or can't remember his name.
Reynolds, maybe?
Reynolds.
Okay.
And I guess he contacted Reynolds, and they both decided that there was no crime, so they made no report or did anything. But
Okay.
but whether the law states he did anything wrong because he had a carry permit, and now Tennessee's a constitutional carry, penal code that I just told you said
Okay.
it's at least a misdemeanor, because in any altercation or if you're driving a vehicle or whatever, you don't brandish your weapon.
Okay.
It stays where it is. If it's in your door, it stays in your door. If it's in your pocket, it stays in your pocket.
Okay.
So that's what these are for to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go to the chief. Chief's probably not here, is he?
No, he's not here right now.
That's what I figured. So I'm going to go to the chief and talk to him. Me and him went to school together, which doesn't mean anything, but just means we know each other.
Sure.
You know, we can have a good civil conversation. But I was just wondering if you did, because you were a lieutenant, you know.
So the way we have it set up is I am over one of the day shifts and one of the night shifts, and another lieutenant is over one of the day shifts and one of the night shifts.
Okay.
And Kaczynski and Reynolds are over that other lieutenant, and he's actually a member of the SWAT team, so he's
Okay.
actually in SWAT training today.
All right. So, I mean, as far as you know, with your policies and laws and penal codes, why wasn't it assessed that way? Like,
I'd be happy to answer you, but I'd have to look into it.
Okay.
And unfortunately, since that's from the other squads,
Right.
it would have to be that other lieutenant to look into it. He kind of handles his guys and I handle my guys. So it's hard to give you a question without really delving into it and trying to find out any answers.
okay. Well, my question to you is, if you were in a similar situation and responded to that, would you go through the book and make sure there was no penal code, no city ordinance, no law broken before you said, nothing happened here?
I mean, I think I would, yeah, probably.
Okay. So that's what I was getting at. I don't think they did their due diligence, and I feel like we the people, we fund everything.
Sure.
And if you live here, even though you're an officer, you help fund that too.
Sure.
So you want the best outcome in every situation.
That's what we strive for.
Yeah. But I appreciate you. You've been helpful. professional.
I try to.
And one good thing I like about our department, you guys, y'all don't have that thin blue line, because
No.
my personal thing, I think it's a gang thing, and we have a flag code and a law that says you don't alter the American flag. So, you know, I agree with that. You know,
Understand.
you're flying the American flag out front,
Yeah.
and we only need one flag, right?
Right.
That's right.
I agree.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Okay. You guys take care.
All right, guys, that's what I was talking about. My city's flying an American flag, and they don't have that thin blue line. I think this audit went pretty good. We didn't get a whole lot of action here today, but I got some kind of answers to one or two about these complaint forms, and I'll just have to come back when the other officers and lieutenant and sergeants on duty and see if we can get answers from the actual case and situation that I'm referring to. All right, guys, I got you some more content. I don't know if it was great or not, but as you can see, for now, the Portland Police Department, they passed this audit, but we'll be back. Not trying to cause any trouble. We're just trying to get answers and make sure that our taxes are being utilized in the right manner, and they know our rights and they know the laws and they uphold them. All right, guys, like and subscribe. I'll be back for more content.